Guys, so Angel was here how long ago?
7 months ago.
7 months ago to get her straight variation. So G, just come on down here so we could take a real close video of this. Okay, this is 7 months of regrowth, and she was able to handle her straight variation, and she absolutely loved it. So she's willing to do a little testimony here and tell us all about her experience. I want to get her started right now and just kind of show you along the way. This is a retouch after 7 months of a straight variation. We have before pictures of Angel's first straight variation, and we will show you those, and then we will get back to you, and she'll do her testimony at the end of the day. So Gianna, just come a little bit closer again. Show the hair. Now I've been rinsing her hair because you know how I am about doing that first saturation, and I really want to get that water in there so that we see shrinkage, because if it's not filled with water, it's not going to lather, it's not going to shampoo, and you're not going to get that good cleansing at the scalp or at the base of the hair. Because it's so tight in there. So we want to make sure that we really saturate that with water before we put shampoo. But I also am doing this and really taking my time here. Even though I have a crazy long day, but I just wanted to show you guys the most important thing about this rinse here. Okay, G, just take a video of the sink. And there's no hair.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that amazing? So your hair hasn't been breaking off.
Breakage,
where the relaxer was.
Yeah, and I emailed you about it, and then once that part was done doing what it had to do, my hair was fine. Perfectly healthy, and it just grew, and so, like, my hair grows really fast, but like I retained all of it. It usually breaks off.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so good to hear. So you understand that in the beginning you might have gotten breakage, but that was the breakage that you would have normally have gotten because you had old relaxer on your ends. And then it was probably processed twice, maybe 3 times on the very tips of her hair that we didn't cut off. So she understands now, once she gets that relaxer all cut out, look at how healthy and how long your hair is. So what have you been doing? You've been blow drying? What do you do for styling?
So I usually, I have a very busy schedule, so I'm not blow drying it every day, but I wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll usually put it up in a bun or do some like really cute styling, and honestly, like, it takes me seconds to style my hair in the morning.
Even with this regrowth?
Yes. With the regrowth, it definitely got harder as it started growing in because managing 2 textures, but it was like easier than anything I've ever had.
So you wash your hair again, how many times a week?
1 to 2 times.
1 to 2 times. How many times a week do you comb through your hair?
I comb through my hair every time I style it.
Every time?
Yeah, just about.
Great. It's that simple to comb through.
Yeah.
Even with all this regrowth.
With the regrowth, it definitely got harder because my hair is like very kinky.
Yeah.
But like, it was still easier than before.
Before, when you had the grown out relaxer.
Yeah.
Because with the grown out relaxer, you were getting so much breakage.
Yeah.
And now this isn't, so what it is that the hair doesn't become as weak. We're not breaking the bonds like a relaxer. So after a relaxer, your hair is like this. Okay, you get the 7 months of regrowth. But if you went 7 months of regrowth with the relaxer, you would never retain this length. Yeah. Because with this straight variation, believe it or not, the Japanese straightening products that I use makes the hair healthier. So it doesn't break the bonds down. I don't do a thermal on her, remember. I just do a straight variation. And it's amazing because what it does is it softens the hair, and it makes it easier for you to manage. When it's growing out, you get no line of demarcation because the bonds haven't been broken like a relaxer. I could definitely, today when I do a retouch, I'm just doing this area and I'm not doing the ends. So the ends are never being compromised over and over and over again. So what does that say? That says that she's gonna retain length. The good thing is that she knows how to maintain her hair at home, and she's not overdoing it with a lot of heat. So I think that's also saving her. So so we'll continue this later, but I still want you to see there's no hair in the sink. Her ends are looking great. I've been brushing and I've been washing through her hair, and I just want to show you my hands. There is no hair. This is 7 months after a straight variation. It's pretty amazing. So for those that don't want the Gina curl and they want something that's going to make their life a lot easier, it's not a keratin that's going to overload your hair with protein, and then eventually what happens, your hair just snaps and breaks with keratin. This here, I can absolutely just do the roots. The ends are never compromised again. You're gonna end up with growth. You guys aren't gonna believe how short her hair was when she first came to me in November. You're not gonna believe it. And if I remember, I was trying to get you to cut off those relaxed ends, and she wanted nothing to do with that. And look at, they ended up cutting themselves.
Yeah.
So, right? So now the relaxer's out of her hair. She's virgin 7 months. Straight variation on the ends. Straight variation is similar to a relaxer, but it is not the same base formula. It's not the same technique applying it. And it softens the hair. It retains length. And as long as you're not overheating it with a lot of flat iron work, which you're not going to have to. Because if you think about it, if your hair is virgin and you're putting a blow dryer to it constantly and a flat iron, like even constantly, even if it's every 2 weeks, you're going to the salon and getting your hair blow dried straight, that heat is causing damage on even your natural hair. With this, you don't have to put as much time with heat on your ends, right? It's mainly just the roots. I washed Angel's hair. I washed it with Nigel. I conditioned her hair. This is 7 months, and we already talked about all that. So anyways, I can't put any leave-in conditioner in her hair. I can't put any leave-in conditioner in her hair. So I have to blow dry it in order to start the straight variation. But while I was blow drying, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting through this so easy. And I go to look at the comb and there's no breakage. But I just want to show you guys combing through her hair. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the ends first and getting them straight. And then I'm going slowly into the roots. How simple I'm combing through her hair. Taking my time. Got 7 months of regrowth and no leave-in. And look at the comb. You can look at the floor too, because I know you guys are saying, oh, it probably blew off the comb. But there's no hair down there. Right, Ainge? And I always tell my stylist, slow is fast. Now I don't want to get the roots too straight because I'm going to do my straight variation, and I have to see where that line of demarcation is. Even though I could get it pretty much straight, I can see where the line of demarcation is, but a lot of you guys, if you do the straight variation, you might not be able to see it, but it's about right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to do the roots so straight. I'm going to comb through them, but I'm going to make sure my ends are straight enough. The ends and working your way up to the roots. Sometimes that doesn't always work. And I think I showed you in another video how I comb through long hair. How you doing, honey?
I'm doing great.
So you happy?
Yeah.
With your straight
Very
variation?
happy.
So you got a straight variation. Let's just go over this. You got a straight variation. We did a video before while you were in the sink. So we talked about your regrowth. You had 7 inches of regrowth. You cannot believe how you went and stretched that long and still have hair on your head. And so obviously the straight variation kept your hair growing and not breaking, and you see a difference between the top, right? Compared to your ends, because you still have texturizer on your ends, right?
I do, and the ends feel a little bit like straw, but like my roots, they feel so silky, so soft, so manageable. So there's definitely a difference.
You see the difference. You can't wait to get rid of those ends, I bet.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
You came in for the thermal.
I did.
And when you came in for the thermal, because you had the texturizer on your ends, I kind of suggested that you will love the straight variation. And until it gets to the length that you're happy with, then we can go with the thermal. But I think now you don't even want the thermal,
no,
right?
I'm straight variation for life.
This is it, right?
Yeah, this is it.
So why? Tell me how you're feeling.
I love the straight variation because like your hair is straight, but it's not pin straight every day. So you can still do like flexi rods, braid outs. You can do anything anyone natural can do, but you also don't have to put that much heat on it. It's just best of both worlds.
Right?
Yeah.
And so because it's so much easier to handle, you're even the comb through is easier, right?
Yeah.
So you're not, you're not combing through. So if you were all natural, your hair would be kind of dry. It wouldn't be as soft. And combing through it, you would get that snap breakage. And now you're able to comb through it easily. It's not rough on the ends like the relaxer. And you're able to work it better, right? So do you blow dry it a lot?
I don't have to blow dry it a lot. I blow dry it every once in a while, like if I'm going out to something special, but I don't have to do much to it. I just wake up, put a little bit of product on, head out the door. It's perfect every single day. Every day is a good hair day.
Oh my God, yeah. That's pretty amazing.
It is. And trust me, like it cuts down the time. Like you have so much time to do things in the morning, like eat breakfast, when you don't have to worry about doing your hair. So.
That's amazing. I am so happy that I created this for
yes.
you. Because,
I love it.
And I'm just, it's just amazing how my clients are coming back now. Like they come the first time and you're still kind of, I don't know what's going to happen, right? And when you first went home, you called me, right?
Yeah, it was like, I love it. And then after I had it for a while, I saw that I was having some breakage and I was just like, what's going on? Because up here was perfect, but down here I was having breakage, so I was wondering what's going on. So I gave Gina a call and she said that's the relaxer that you refuse to cut off, that's what's breaking off. So today I'm cutting it all off.
And you're getting rid of it, so this way you can just have bouncy, straight, soft, shiny hair.
Just healthy hair.
Healthy hair, right? Because that's what it is. And it's amazing. It's a chemical, right?
Yeah.
It smells like a chemical, right? And it's healthy.
Yeah.
A healthy chemical.
It actually is healthy.
Right? Isn't that crazy? Okay, I'm going to...
your mom and your sister.
Yeah, I know. Right?
And what's that?
Yeah, my whole family's coming. We all love it.
Mom's been here all morning with me, helping me, and can't believe the difference in her daughter's here. So she had to come, last time her dad brought her from Massachusetts.
Yes.
And this time the mom came along because she wanted to see for herself, how the technique is and what I'm doing. And thank you so much. And
Thank you.
I guess I'll see you in 7 months.
7 months.
Bye-bye.